Okay, this is terrifying. I can't see anything. Oh man, where is everyone?
When I left Fukuoka, the plan was simple. Keep riding into Yamaguchi. But a storm had other ideas. My wife's family needed help in Shimane. So instead of heading into Yamaguchi, I spent the next few days with them waiting for the rain to pass. Now the skies were finally clearing, and it was time to see what Shimane had to offer.
Arigatou gozaimasu! Arigatou ne, tanoshikatta! Kiyosuke-masu! Ittekimasu! Alright guys, and we're on the road. Time to go explore Shimane Prefecture. Essentially my idea now is I'm here in Hamada, which is sort of in the middle. But I want to ride back to the western side of Shimane to a town called Tsuwano, which is this like really old historical town, and essentially kind of kick off from there, which was the original plan before the storm changed everything. And how beautiful is this place? I mean, look at this. There's just no one around, just us. Beautiful road. Oh wow, I just got a glimpse of the ocean. I can't wait to ride along the ocean with the sun out. I'm gonna try to find my way down to the coast. Wow, would you look at that? There's the coast. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. Little parking by the sea. There we go. Alright guys, we're gonna take a little break here. Let my gear dry out a little bit.
My boots were still soaking wet. I figured I'd just let them dry in the sun for a while I enjoyed this beautiful coastline. Man, what a place.
Just stopped and looked at the map, and it seems that I gotta go inland from here anyway if I want to get to where I'm going. So the idea of following the coast road further up was not gonna happen. So what I'm gonna do is just ride it a little bit because I want to, and then we'll cut back inland and head up to Tsuwano village. All right, let's roll. That was a nice little break. My boots feel a lot drier, which is good. My socks are dry, but they don't smell very good. They're pretty ripe. Yeah, baby. Let's go ride this coastline. Shimane, baby. Yoo-hoo-hoo. Wow. So pretty. That's gorgeous. Such a pretty coast. Yeah, now I gotta do a U-turn here. Man, is there anything better than being on a motorcycle on a bluebird day, just exploring? So we gotta backtrack a little bit and then head up into the mountains. And this trip's extra special to me because this is my wife's home prefecture, right? So it's just got that little bit more sentimental value. Like, I know she rode her motorcycle to that very spot I was, like, decade before I even met her, you know. Now we'll have that shared story 20 years apart or whatever. This is amazing. Alright, now we're in the outskirts of Tsuwano town. So, yeah, not far to go. About 19-20 kilometers, about 20 minutes. I mean, look at that. Look at this. Man. I mean, it just couldn't be more perfect. It's like 26 degrees out. Sun is out. Road is empty. Just me and the bike. And this.
Man, Tsuwano was awesome. I totally get why this place is called Little Kyoto. I parked the bike at the train station and there was this really cool old steam locomotive, D51. So it looks like we can go right up into the train. Climbing up in that bad boy felt like going back in time. I've always been into trains since I was a kid, so this was like a bucket list thing for sure. Very cool. As you walk through the town, you find all these historical sites, these statues of heron dances and cultural reminders that this place has got a lot of history. Just walking up the tree-lined streets with carps swimming down the gutterways is just unreal. It totally feels like you're in a time warp. Then I started to notice all these churches, and it led me to look a little deeper. Turns out this town's got a bit of a dark history. Back in the Meiji Restoration period, a whole bunch of Christians known as the Kakure Christians, or hidden Christians, were persecuted and many of them martyred here. Such a weird vibe to find in such a beautiful place. I didn't have a lot of time to spend exploring further, but this is definitely a cool town to check out.
It had been a pretty epic day, but as the sun was getting kind of low, it was time to head to the coast and try to find somewhere to camp. There'd been a lot of bear attacks and sightings in the area lately, so I wasn't too keen on camping in the mountains. Fingers crossed I could find something before dark. This is awesome. How cool is this road? Just running along the river. And look at that. It's so pretty. Yeah, river and the birds. Blue sky. Look at that. There we are. There's quite a few cars here though. Guys, what a spot. We got the tent set up, the ocean, got a beer. Cheers. And day one was awesome. Shimane is awesome. Love this spot. Can't wait to see what we find tomorrow. Anyway, I'll see you in the morning. Good night, guys. Woo-hoo. Day one, baby. Day one. All right, good morning, guys. It's 6 a.m. We're in Shimane Prefecture. We're about to kick off day two. Let's go check out some more of what Shimane has to offer. sun visor down because it is a sunny day today in Shimane. Anyway, time to hit the road. Now, I found something kind of cool which I want to go check out first. It's about an hour and a half up the road, but it is a shrine dedicated to motorcyclists. Okay, let's do it. We're going to cruise up the coast for a little while. Hopefully we'll find some more epic rides today. I got to get up in the mountains a couple of times, so that's always a positive sign. Well, man, look at this. You got a Osprey Seahawk, beautiful river, mountains in the background, blue in the sky. Feeling good. I'm a very, very happy man. Wow, look at that. What a place, man. What a place. Woo-hoo! There's a turtle on the road. Let's go get that turtle off the road before some truck comes over and crushes it. Hey, buddy. Come on. Let's get you off the road here. There you go. There she is. This is it. This is the motorcycle shrine. All right, our journey is now blessed. Wow. Just tearing alongside a beautiful river on a gorgeous road. It's just so pretty. Look at that. What a beautiful spot. Shimane Prefecture has just left me speechless.
My next stop was Iwami Ginzan, a former silver mine hidden deep in the mountains, and one of the most important historical sites in Japan. And the best way to explore Iwami Ginzan is to rent a push bike.
This gorgeous little town.
It's hard to believe that this quiet little mountain town once produced so much of Japan's silver. After a steep climb through the forest, I finally reached the mine. Standing inside those cramped tunnels, it was impossible not to think about how difficult life must have been for the people who worked there. Especially when you realize it was all dug out by hand.
So this is like one of the main tunnels that they dug, right? But the average tunnel was only 60 centimeters wide and 120 centimeters tall. And they would go for 600-700 meters, some of them. There's thousands of tunnels with little offshoots and stuff included. But all this was done around 1713. Could you imagine the willpower it would have taken to just do this every day?
Hi, arigatou gozaimasu. Yoi ichinichi o. We're gonna go check out a waterfall now. This is not like a hike down to waterfall, it's just like you can view it from the road. I think you're up on a bridge or something from what it looked like, looking down at it. So we'll see. This road is just amazing. Alright, so just around this bend, and this should be a waterfall somewhere. Just off to the left. Okay, now apparently you see it off this bridge. So I want to see if I can see it. Or maybe it's just off that bridge. Okay, I'm gonna get off the bike for a second. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Oh, all right. Okay, so that's it there. Okay. It's just buried behind the trees. All right. So that's not exactly what I was expecting. All right, so let's go off and check out Izumo Taisha, this huge, huge, awesome shrine. One of the best in Japan. Oh, and then you just come out into that and that. No, you don't even know where to look. Yeah, that's cool.
That rope there weighs about 5.2 tons. It's massive.
Man, I've seen hundreds of shrines in Japan, but this one, Izumo Taisha, the energy is just heavier, more profound here. They say this is where Japan actually began, like the absolute 0 point. Like this is the place where the gods gave the land to the humans and created Japan. So cool. Just down the road there's this beach with this huge rock shrine called Bentenjima. Legend says that once a year, every god in Japan meets right here. Standing here, well, I kind of believe it. Very cool.
Alright guys, so that is Bentenjima. It's time to go get on the bike and go find my accommodation.
Absolutely beautiful. It's just been an amazing day. So we're gonna ride into the heart of Izumo City and stay at a Kaikatsu club. It's kind of like an awesome version of a capsule hotel. All right, 800 meters on the left. There should be some bike parking right at the front. Yep, there it is. Yep. Park right next to this CBR 650. 650R though, I should say. All right, home for the night. Morning, guys. Day 3 in Shimane. Let's go.
On paper, today looked pretty easy. Ride up the coast, swing into the city, check out some sights, have lunch with my in-laws, and then rip down to Hiroshima Prefecture. But when it comes to riding across Japan on surface roads, well, nothing's that easy.
Hi, arigatou gozaimasu. All right, look at this coastline we're in now, guys. Oh man, that's so cool. That's wild. Oh, the road just weaving out before me. Yeah, baby. Oh man, in Shimane, these roads are better than the attractions.
This part of the coast is just wild. No concrete tetrapods, no noise, just raw rock meeting the ocean. The Hinomisaki Lighthouse is the tallest stone lighthouse in Japan. It's crazy to think that that lighthouse, all made of stone in a land filled with earthquakes, is still standing over 100 years after being built.
What a spot.
Normally you can climb up the top of the lighthouse and enjoy the view, but on this day the wind was too strong and it was closed. Such a bummer.
Gonna hit the road, keep going. I stuck the drone up for a minute, but it's crazy windy, and then a big seahawk just had to dig at it, so luckily I got it back before it ended up in the ocean. But a lot of people turning up now, so it's time to roll. Let's go hit the road, see what else we can find.
Okay, so yeah, the plan now is to ride to Matsue City, which is about another hour and a half down the road. Looks like we get a couple of mountain roads and then we ride along a lake before we hit the city, which should be kind of cool. But from there we're gonna have to start making tracks to get down through the mountains to Fukuyama in Hiroshima, where I plan to stay tonight. Now, one of the reasons I want to get right across the mountains and down is because it's a pretty, looks like on the map, it looks like it's a pretty gnarly road, and I really don't feel like riding through the night. Especially on this bike, the headlight's just not good. Woo-hoo. It really is a rider's heaven here. Look at that. Oh my God. How picturesque is this place? Oh man. Now we're going into some switchbacks. No way. Look at this. Just a triple switchback. And into another awesome looking village. This coast. Oh my God. This just feels surreal. There's some nice waves out there too. All right, let's go find a convenience store, get a coffee. All right, coffee time.
The coast roads gave way to endless rice fields, and then eventually the shorelines of Lake Shinji, as Matsue City honed into view.
Bike parking ありますか?
I'm really not sure if this is even allowed. Ah, look at this, motorcycle parking. You legend. Okay. Oh.
Constructed in 1611, Matsue Castle is one of only a dozen original castles in Japan, meaning that the main tower has survived to this day through fires, earthquakes, and anti-feudal demolitions of the Meiji period. Unlike many other castles in Japan, you get a real sense of history or time warp as you walk through this dark wooden castle. You really get a sense of what it must have been like to stand here centuries ago.
Matsue Castle is very cool. All right, it's time to go have lunch with my in-laws.
Shigema-san, a retired police officer, was once one of Japan's best marksmen. And Yuriko-san has an amazing ability to just smile and laugh at almost any situation. I'm truly blessed to have such great people in my life. It was getting late, and the threat of having to ride across the mountain pass at nighttime was turning into a reality. There had been a huge increase of bear sightings and attacks in the region, so camping in the mountains was out. I knew I had no choice but to push hard and make it across the mountains to that overnight spot in Hiroshima. But I wasn't looking forward to it.
This road's pretty dope.
I mean, holy hell.
How quickly did that road change? This is just surreal. So good. Oh my god. Like I said, I have no idea if we're still in Shimane or not. I wasn't absolutely petrified of bears. I just camp up here somewhere. But there's no way I'll get any sleep if I do. This is kind of precisely where I didn't want to be right now. It's on like a mountain road. Means probably almost no street lights. Although, who knows, we're going into a pretty big part of Japan, so...
Okay, this is terrifying. I can't see anything.
Alright guys, still not at my destination, but I found a 7-Eleven car park somewhere to take a break. That was intense. That was, what, 2.5 hours non-stop hard riding. That last bit, I didn't even know it's on. If it shows up on camera, because I couldn't see shit. It was pretty white-knuckly.
I was so tired I didn't even know what time it was, but I still had another 20 or 30 minutes to ride through the city to my overnight spot. Dazed, confused, I went on autopilot and just made it. Too tired to even say my closing, I went straight to sleep. Shimane had been incredible.